Welcome to another episode of Daily Gym. In today's episode, I want to talk about the importance of conveying and communicating your message clearly as a founder. Oftentimes, when a founder starts a company, he or she is doing everything by him or herself. What that means is the vision, the strategy, the actions that need to be taken to get to that point can all take place in one's head, in one's mind, and don't have to be communicated with other people. But once you start scaling the business and whether you go to 2 people or 3 people, or even all the way up to 20, 30 people in a short span of time, you start noticing how important it becomes to be able to communicate your vision, your strategy, and the actions that people need to take very clearly to other people. If you don't start to do that, what you will notice over time is that people start to get demotivated. It doesn't necessarily mean that they don't enjoy the work, but they don't always understand the direction that you're going in. Especially in a startup stage where many plans and projects can change direction because there's just not enough market response to really warrant the current course that you're on. You have to communicate to your employees or to the people that you're working with, why are we making this change? And what is the purpose of the new direction? What are we hoping to get out of it? How is this going to get us closer to our goal? Many founders, however, are usually not used to communicating this very clearly because they might be working on gut feeling or some information they read somewhere else, but they don't have to externalize it to anybody. That's why being able to communicate verbally or in written word, or preferably both, becomes a very important skill. Of course, in previous videos, I've talked about the importance of delegating work and outsourcing work, but especially at this early stage in the company, when you don't have so many people yet and you're still trying to establish the corporate culture, you as the founder really have to take charge and be able to communicate with your people. It's also a two-way street, because as you're communicating the direction and being the captain of the ship where you want to go to, you also have to be able to read the room and be able to understand what the people you're talking with are feeling. The reason that becomes important is that even if you think the course that you're taking is the right one and you're able to communicate it clearly, if you don't get buy-in from all the people that are supposed to be doing the work for you or to be able to work with you, then it's not going to last very long. Human beings love progress, but if you constantly switch direction, that progress gets halted. And at some point, the people that you're working with will start turning against you, and the motivation drops to such an extent that they will not put in all their effort anymore because they simply cannot feel that progress anymore. Every time they take 2 steps forward, they take 2 steps back and they move in a different direction. That's something you really want to avoid as a founder. That's all I have to say for today's video. I hope everybody has a nice day, and I'll be back with another video tomorrow.